Every town has its villain, and ours was Mr. Calloway. Wealthy, polished, always in the papers for charity galas and public speeches about community values. But beneath the tuxedo veneer, everyone knew he was rotten. Contracts unpaid, small businesses strangled, favors extracted with a smile. He was the puppetmaster, pulling strings with the smug assurance that no one could cut them. He loved audiences, loved being seen as untouchable, which made him vulnerable, though he didn't know it yet. The story began with his latest, quote, philanthropy project, a grand youth center. Calloway plastered his name on banners, posed for photos with children, and took credit for funding what was actually built on grants and community donations. Behind closed doors, he pocketed funds, cut corners on safety inspections, and boasted about how clever he was for stretching the budget. He didn't see the irony. The very people he used as props were the ones who'd watch him fall. As months passed, cracks, literal cracks, appeared in the shiny new building. A wall leaked, flooring warped, doors stuck. Parents whispered, volunteers grew wary, but Calloway waved it off as minor adjustments. He doubled down on public praise tours, bragging about how he'd given back. Reverse psychology did the rest. The more he insisted everything was perfect, the more scrutiny he drew. Local reporters, baited by his arrogance, dug deeper. Safety reports were requested, contractors interviewed, paper trails followed. And then it snapped. An exposé hit the front page. Documents showed how Calloway had siphoned funds, falsified permits, and ignored safety codes. The story spread like wildfire. The youth center he claimed as his legacy became a monument to greed. I watched the press conference where he tried to spin it, smiling too wide, voice cracking as he insisted it was all misunderstood. But the cameras caught the sweat, the cracks in his performance. His empire wasn't toppled by force, it collapsed under the weight of his own theater. The self-destruction was almost poetic. He'd built his reputation on spectacle, and when the curtain fell, it wasn't because anyone tore it down, it was because he'd rigged the stage with his own lies. Calloway wanted to be remembered as a benefactor. Instead, he became a cautionary tale. And the town, finally free of his strings, learned that sometimes the puppet master only needs one nudge to tangle himself.